lovely twinkles. So I am doing this next video on tan because I am so into my tan, as you guys well know. Right now though, I look ridiculously white at the moment on my shoulders. You almost can't see that I even have shoulders. It's ridiculous. I'm blending into my bed, so it wasn't the best colour for me to wear, but never mind, I just look like a floating head. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys my fave tans, just to kind of give you a little bit of help when it comes to the tanning market, because it's really difficult. There are some super expensive products and there are some cheaper products, and it's like, which one do I buy and which one is not going to make me look like an Oompa Loompa traffic cone, because obviously that's not the look that we want to go for. So a brand that I absolutely love are Saint-Tropez. Now they are a little bit more expensive, but I wanted to show you guys a couple of products from their range that you may like, and obviously if you're not tanning all the time, then they will last you a long time. So the first one, if you just want kind of like a build-up tan, so like quite a subtle, not too dark, that sort of thing, is this one, the Saint-Tropez Self-Tan Bronzing Mousse. Now this is just the normal one that they have, so it's just your average bronzed kind of look, and it's not going to be too dark on your skin. I use a lot of mousses, as you will be able to see. I think that mousses give you the best application, and I'm really happy with Saint-Tropez because their stuff smells so good. Like some fake tans almost smell like biscuits, which sounds really weird, but they do. I think so anyway. And yeah, basically I just really like this one because it smells really good and you can build it up. So it's not one of those ones that you can put it on straight away and you'll notice a massive difference. It will be darker, obviously, than you are normally, but it won't be like, whoa, I've been to the sun, which is probably a good thing. So it is just a nice one just to do a couple of times a week, just if you want a subtle glow, to build it up a little bit. And like I say, just because it is a little bit more expensive, if you're not going to use it that much, then obviously it will last you a long time. Just make sure you get yourself a decent tanning mitt. And remember, of course, to exfoliate and moisturise before applying any sort of tan, especially like under the armpits and around the elbows and knees and ankles, that sort of area, and the neck as well can be a scaly little monkey. So you do have to be very careful when applying. I'd also say try and do it before you go out somewhere, so like do it either the night before and wash it off in the morning, or if you're going out that evening, then maybe do it in the morning and then wash it off before you go out, because you don't want to, especially if you haven't done it exactly right, you don't want to be looking patchy. So anyway, this one is a really nice one. It goes on really well, it goes on really evenly. Saint-Tropez also do like a build-up sort of tan, but it's called gradual tan, and it's in like a lotion. So when you finish in the shower, you can apply that onto your body and it just builds it up over a few days. That one's also really nice because it doesn't like massively stain your sheets and stuff like that, which a lot of these products do, which is really frustrating because you're left with like a silhouette of your tan self in your bed, and actually you don't want that at all. It's not very nice. So the gradual tan one by them is really nice as well, if you just want like a subtle glow again, but you don't want it even as strong as that one that I've just shown you. You just want something a little bit more subtle. That one is a really nice one if you're, say, going away or something like that and you just want like a, yeah, just a nice even glow. The only thing about creams that I find difficult is that sometimes you don't know where you've always been, so you can often like miss places out. But that's the nice thing about the gradual tan, because it's not so strong. It develops over a few days, sort of thing, like you have to build it up over a few days. So you are going to cover the areas that maybe are a little bit lighter, so it kind of all evens itself out eventually. But you do have to just be a little bit careful when you're tanning. Then from the same range, Saint-Tropez, this is a bronzing mousse that is their dark bronzing mousse. So it's Self-Tan Dark. Again, it's a mousse because I just love mousses. I don't think you can go wrong with a good old mousse. They are just so much easier to blend, to see where you've been. They just kind of glide onto your skin a lot easier than creams. A lot of creams kind of get stuck in places, which is really difficult. But this one's just really nice, and it is very dark. That's the only thing I'm going to say to you guys. If you wanted like a super dark look to go out at night or something, this is so dark. dark. So yeah, just be a little bit careful that you don't put too much on, because this will make you look so brown. It is ridiculous. But I really like it, because I think sometimes if you just want, like, you don't want to spend days building up your tan, you just want to, I'm going to go out for a night and then I can go back to being pasty tomorrow, you want just a little bit of a glow, then this one is really, really good. Again, it is quite expensive because it is Saint-Tropez, but I am going to show you a cheaper option as well, so don't you worry. So this is Saint-Tropez, which I really like. I just dropped it, hopefully I'm not going to get tan all over my floor. Okay, then another brand which is called Zentan. Now this one has been overused, and it's kind of all like rubbed off the print, but I promise you it's called Zentan. It's X-E-N tan. I'll link it below. So this is their dark weekly self tan. It's like a cream, so it's like more of like a lotion. So rather than the Saint-Tropez darks, that sort of thing, the mousses, sorry, this is, yeah, more of like a cream. So it does mean that it's a little bit more difficult. You either have to get your hands really dirty and then just make sure you scrub them afterwards. You can use some sort of gloves if you want to, or you could use even a tanning mitt, but it makes life a little bit more difficult. I do love this tan because it gives you a really amazing colour. Like this girl that I used to work with, this is how I found out about it. She came in and she looked so brown. I was like, oh my god, have you been on holiday? And she was like, no, this is just out of a bottle. But it looked really nice and natural. The only thing is, when it comes out, it actually looks kind of green. So don't be put off by it. It is meant to be that colour. It hasn't gone off. Any other tan, I'd say if it looks green, it's gone off. Definitely don't use it. I've done that before. Not cool. You'll just end up looking like, I don't know, a massive piece of lettuce. But this one, instead, is just, yeah, it's meant to be green, and it actually gives a really, really nice colour. The only thing is, I just don't like creams. So I love this brand, but I started off by getting the cream first of all, and then I moved on to the mousse. So actually the mousse is really, really nice to try if you guys can give it a go. Zentan is a really, really good brand. They are slightly more expensive though, but like I say, I love their products. Okay, so then finally, my cheaper product. If you guys don't want to spend all of that cashish on the expensive products and expensive tans, like I say, I'm just giving you a couple of options. There are a million products out there, but I'm just showing you a few brands that I like, and then you guys can make up your own minds, and obviously you can let me know if you like any other ones as well, and you're like, oh my god, you've missed this one. But this one is Samarit's. Now, this one is amazeballs, and I love it to pieces. I have used it for years. I used to use the dark tan, but I actually found that it was just too dark for me, and I wanted a bit more of a natural sort of tan. So I've now switched to, they used to do like a light, medium and dark, but now they don't do a light, they just do a medium and dark. So medium, I use this all the time. If you want a darker look, you can either just build it up, or you can almost double it up on the day. But this is just, again, their self-tanning mousse, and this one actually cost me £2.85 from a place called Face to Body in Nottingham. But you can get this online. I'll try and link it below. I'm not sure if it will be that cheap, but it is a lot cheaper than Saint-Tropez. The only thing I would say is that it doesn't smell as good. This one is the one that will make you smell like biscuits, so I often want to eat myself. But I just use this, say, a couple of times a week, and I just really like it because actually the staying power of it when you build it up is pretty good. And yeah, I just really like it. They do also a kind of like a spray in this, like a canister, I don't know why I've forgotten the word, like an aerosol sort of applicator. I hate those. If you guys like them, fair enough, but I just think they make so much mess. I ended up like spraying my floor, even though I put a towel down. It was ridiculous. I was getting so annoyed, and I just find them really messy. So I find, honestly, the best thing for me is not a cream, it's not a, you know, aerosol can, it is a mousse. If you stick with a mousse and you're not that confident in your ability to tan, definitely just try a mousse, because they literally are foolproof. They're amazing. And that's it. That is, well, those are a couple of my favourite tans. And I just wanted to show you guys just to give you a little bit of help, because I know it can be super, super difficult, especially if you're going out to a party or you're going on holiday and you just want a bit of a base tan. Then those products are honestly really, really cool. And it's nice that you don't have to spend a lot of money if you don't want to. There are some cheaper products out there on the market which are just as good as the main like top brands. So I hope this video was a little bit useful for you guys, and I will see you guys in a few days time in my next video. Please remember to give this video a massive thumbs up for me, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.